Alright, y'all, welcome back to the channel. I'm Lady Nicki, and with some breaking news. Now, late last night in the wee hours, I saw that a fight had broken out at New York Fashion Week. Actually, a party. I think it's the Harper's Bazaar, where Nicki Minaj and both Cardi B were invited to. Y'all know that they both are very heavily involved in the activities of New York Fashion Week, okay? Nicki may be a little bit more involved than Cardi, but she has her involvement too. And when I say involvements, I'm talking about possibly walking stage in some, designer outfits and whatnots. But anyway, both of these ladies are heavily involved in this New York's Fashion Week, right? So last night they both attend the Harper's Bazaar party, and according to reports that I have read, Cardi B walked over to Nicki Minaj's table, slammed her hand down on the table, and was trying to confront her, apparently about some things that went on over on social media. Um, Nicki Minaj liking comments about people saying things about Cardi B's parenting skills. This is so juvenile. Both of these women too old for this. But she went over to confront this woman. Of course, Nicki Minaj has her security, so they kind of made sure that nothing happened between them. They didn't get physical with one another, at least at that point. And Cardi B, sometimes I really wonder exactly what's it going to take for these people to grow up and understand that they are blessed, and that if you want to continue to be blessed, you can't act like a gutter snipe straight up out the hood. Cardi B takes her shoe off and throws it. So then the fight moves to outside. I guess they were trying to clear them out of the building. Apparently, at that point, Cardi B gets into Ra Ali. Everybody know Ra Ali is like a security guard for Nicki Minaj. They cool. So another shoe gets thrown. And there was some type of scuffle that went on. But I'm being told, some people say it was between Cardi B and Ra Ali. Some people say Nicki actually clocked Cardi upside her head. I don't know, y'all. It's so many clips floating around on social media. I am not putting no clips up on my channel and run the risk of it being pulled down. So I'm going to just talk about it, and I'm going to direct you where to go to get the rest of your tea. Gossip in the City. Go on over there on Instagram and get you some Gossip in the City. Shout out to Gossip in the City. Now, I saw a clip last night where apparently after the fight, Cardi B's dress, her gown was ripped to the point where her ass was out, and someone had helped her close it up. Now, the next clip I saw was of Cardi B leaving, being escorted out of the event. She's barefoot with a doohickey on the side of her head. Somebody hit her. She threw shoes and somebody hit her. Now, some people are saying that in the scuffle of her trying to get to Nicki was able to clock her one time. Then there are people that are saying that her and Ra Ali got into it, and that's how she got the bump upside her head. Now, we see Nicki Minaj. She's leaving the event. No scratches on her whatsoever. She out there, being photographed. She's striking poses, voguing on a hoe, and everything else. This is my whole thing. Okay, I don't want to get ahead of myself. Then I saw that Cardi B had written a statement about what went on last night. She wrote it last night. I'm not reading all that shit. You can go to I Am Cardi B on Instagram, and it's there. But basically, she said she tried to ignore Nicki Minaj's antics. She, according to her, Nicki has stopped her from, has threatened other artists that if they work with her, she's not gonna fool with them. She alleged to have been lying on on Cardi B before. Cardi B said she was fed up. It got to the point where she felt like she needed to respond or take action is when people started downing her parenting skills. Now, in the interest of being fair, when you sit up on camera with a caption saying 6 weeks, kissing on your husband, pan the camera down to your thigh meat area, and we see him either fingering you or simulating the act of fingering you, people are going to talk. When you go into these places and you constantly getting into fights and whatnots, people are going to question your parenting skills. This is my whole thing. I'm not saying that Nicki Minaj don't do things behind the scenes, because we've heard from several artists that have come out and said that Nicki Minaj do throw a rock and hide her hand. Okay, fine. You a public figure, meaning that people are going to cast opinions upon you. Sometimes it's going to be the truth, and sometimes it's going to be a lie. But at what point do you realize that you have elevated above being a gutter snipe straight up out the hood and fighting at events that could cost you your bag? Now, I'm reading this morning that her record label ain't feeling what she did last night. And it's a lot of fans that are upset with her, because at the end of the day, we have been talking about Cardi B and Nicki Minaj beef forever. I'm so sick of this. It is room in this industry for two people. It's room in this industry for everybody. Everybody can do well. As long as my bank account continues to grow, I wouldn't be bothered. Now, you have gotten into a fight that you initiated, and now people are looking at you even more so crazy, because you walked out of that event barefoot with a knot upside your head and the back of your gown torn up. How do we know that a designer didn't give her that dress to wear for this event? How do we know that wasn't a part of a business agreement? And you done been out here fighting in the dress and ripped it and just looking a complete damn fool. At some point, people have to grow up. And this is very disappointing to me. It's disappointing, and it makes me be like, you know what? I can't keep wishing for better things for a person who don't want to win. I can't will you to win. That has to come from within. And with you being an artist on the level that you are now, Cardi B, you're not a love and hip hop girl anymore. You're not that chick that started off on Instagram making these really funny videos and whatnot. You're not that stripper girl anymore. You have been elevated and blessed. And you constantly are down in them damn social media streets, reading what people saying and letting it get to you. In the words of T.S. Madison, girl, stay out them comments, it'll fuck you up. She always, I don't understand how she got time, y'all. As much as Cardi B has going on, how does she have time to be down in the social media comment sections like Shade Room, Baller Alert, and all of that? How does she have time to do all of that with all she's got going on in her life? And why would you go down in them comments? Because you know if you can't, everybody's not built for it tough. I'm not going to go over and look at stuff. Just like, okay, case in point. For us YouTubers, there's a blog called Lipstick Alley. You a damn fool if you over there reading Lipstick Alley. Because you know what it does? You might be, if you've been around for any amount of time and you've ever gotten into any, beefs, I guess, with any other YouTuber, you over there. Somebody then started a thread about you. I remember a time they had like 150 thread on just me and Sean Bradley when some stuff was going on with us and another YouTuber. Child, them people was steady adding to that shit every day. Now, he was able to go over there and read that stuff because I guess it didn't bother him. He would tell me about it. But girl, do you think I went over there and read this shit? No. And it doesn't mean that I'm weak. It means I'm human. I'm not going to keep reading stuff negative about me. Now, I'd heard that there's been some positive things said about me over there. I appreciate it if it was, but I ain't going to go look for that. My point with that is, you know you're a celebrity. You know people are talking. Not everybody is on your team. Nicki Minaj has her fans. You have yours. I use a damn fool to constantly go over in them social media streets and read those comments because it's going to alter how you feel. Especially when you know it's a lie being said about you. But you can't fight every individual battle, and you shouldn't try to fight every individual battle. Girl, go on and take care of your child and focus on your career. And let these people run their mouth down on them social media streets. But you give people shit to talk about. Now, you young. You just became a mom. You're going to have to grow into your motherhood. But when you put stuff out, like what you have put out, you can't get mad when folks have a comment on it. Because we live in America. And that's one of the things that make us so great. We have the freedom to express ourselves freely. We have that without recourse. You may get some recourse, but nobody can do anything to you legally unless you just absolutely defaming them and slandering them. This should not have happened. This is foolishness at its finest to me. And it makes me be at a point where I gotta say, you know what? I've had enough. Now, yeah, it's news. I'll get some clicks and views off of this. Maybe a cute little Google AdSense coin here and there. You know what I mean? But it's a limit to the bullshit I can take. And I think I have reached my level with both of these ladies. Nicki Minaj has had the last 7-8 years of no competition. So if you ain't got no competition, you gonna be great. But to her credit, she's an awesome performer. She's an awesome rapper. She's beautiful. So I see why she was able to do what she did and reign on the throne so long. But you have to understand at some point in time, seasons gonna change. Everybody don't stay at the top all the time. Everybody got a moment in the spotlight. And you better make that moment last as long as you possibly can and get as much as you can out of it. Now, there's Cardi B with this machine backing her. And we starting to see her do some of the things that Nicki once did. And Nicki seemed to have a problem with the fact that she has competition. To me, the competition I would enjoy the competition, because if I know that she's out here, I'm gonna work harder to make sure that I keep my name in these streets, and I keep putting out product that people like. That's what you should be focusing on. Y'all down here fighting at a damn fashion week. You can't take niggas nowhere. Nowhere. And I'm not on either one of their sides. But I will say this. Cardi B, whatever you was feeling about this woman, because she liked some posts or some comments about people saying that you're not so good of a mother, you could have hollered at her on the flip. You don't ever try to confront somebody on your job. Who go to their job to fight? You catch them on the streets, and I don't give a damn what nobody say. This was a part of her job. And she failed because she allowed her emotions to overrule her common sense. And in the end, came out looking like a complete fool. Meanwhile, Nicki Minaj over here on Instagram showing people her beautiful dress, striking poses, making sure we know ain't shit happened to her. See what I'm saying? You gotta be smart about how you do things. No doubt, Nicki do a lot of shit behind the scenes because she insecure. And one may say, well, why is she insecure? Because she don't want this young girl to come along and sit on the throne that she once sat on. But here's the thing. Can't stop that. If not Cardi, somebody gonna come along that's gonna give you the business. Why are these queens continuing to tilt their crown over words being said on social media pages? Why are these queens allowing their crowns to be tilted because one is upset with the other one because she's becoming a success on the same level that she's been on for the last 7-8 years? I'm sick of these hoes. Both of them need to sit their ass down some damn well. Nicki, stop act. You say you the queen, bitch, act like a queen. Stop fucking with people. A queen, it don't worry about her position because it's solidified. If you solidify, act like you solidify. Stop making backdoor deals. Stop threatening people. Stop lying on people. Stop liking shit that's going to get your name constantly intertwined in a beef with this girl. Let it go. Cardi, mind your own damn business, girl. This shit gets on my everlasting damn nerves. Now, to the younger people, this may be entertaining and y'all loving this, but somebody gonna get hurt. For real, for real. Because it's turned physical. Somebody gonna get hurt. And I don't see why it has to be. It's enough room in this game for both of these ladies to be hits. And then, whether they like it or not, or even realize it, both of y'all are successful in your own rights. Nicki you cannot fuck over Cardi. Cardi, you can't fuck over Nicki. Now, to Cardi's credit, I understand that after you keep dealing with a bitch for so long, you would want to reach out and touch a bitch, slap a hoe. But you have to remember, you are not a gutter snipe straight up out the hood. You may have been that, but that's not who you are today. And you need to do better. Yeah, I don't understand this. I don't understand. And Ra Ali, I don't know where this big linebacker bitch fits in and with all of this here, but she always in some shit. Stop trying to defend people. Mind your business. Now, if Cardi put her hands on you, then I can understand why you got upset and you and her were about to scuffle or did scuffle. But here's my thing about this. If you don't put yourself in a situation to be tagged, you won't get tagged. Riley likes to insert herself a lot. Again, I don't know all the facts. I'm just going to sit back and wait. But I feel like I wanted to weigh my opinions in because hearing this was absolutely fucking stupid to me. Y'all messing up y'all money. And it's going to affect Cardi B before it affects Nicki Minaj. Remember that, okay? But it's still negative press. Nicki Minaj got an album out right now that she's trying to get, people to buy. Girl, this ain't how you do it. You so mad at that girl because she came along and rose up out the ashes like a phoenix and slapped the fuck out of the world and everybody's embracing her. It's okay. It's okay. Keep doing you, queen. Don't tilt your crown, girl. What you tilting crowns for? Cardi, grow up. That's all. Y'all, I promise y'all, I'm pretty much done with these two right here. Because I'm not, this don't entertain me to a level where I want to talk about it all the time. Because even though this is a part of what I do on the YT, I'm a grown-ass woman. And I act and conduct myself like it's such. That what I saw last night on the Instagram was complete and utter foolishness. And I'm just wondering, when will Nicki drop her insecurities, realize that she has already solidified herself? Girl, you will be remembered long after you are no longer rapping anymore. Why are you so mad because a younger girl has come along and she done bust out on the scene and people supporting her? Why are you so mad? Why do you have to be the best? Why can't you share the spotlight? Both of y'all making money at the end of the day. Both of y'all will go down in history. We gonna remember y'all asses. So what are we doing here? And it didn't turn physical now. So now it just really concerns me because this shit could go left and somebody could really be hurt. I'm talking about more than having a doohickey up on the side of their damn head. This thing could turn really ugly. Somebody could truly be hurt. And there's people out here that love Nicki Minaj, and there's people out here who love Cardi B. More importantly, Cardi B has a child now. Grow up, ladies. For all the rest of the information, y'all can go over on social media sites. I would suggest Gossip in the City because she's getting it all. TMZ has released the full footage of what happened last night. That's the reason why I'm able to have a little conversation with y'all about this morning. I couldn't do it last night because them little 5-minute clips here, 15-second clips here, 1-minute clip here. I couldn't figure out what the hell was going on. But pretty much I got the gist of it after watching TMZ's video. And basically it looks like Cardi got in her fucking feels and went to confront Nicki Minaj. And that's how all of this shit started. Leave the mess alone. Stay off of social media, down in them comments on them blog sites. Because you're going to have people down there that's going to be Team Cardi. And it's going to be the Barbs down there. And if you're not a person that's strong enough to take criticism to the level that they give it out on social media, you might want to chill out with the bullshit and stay off that. I don't read nothing that I don't put negativity into my spirit. Now, if it happen to come to my spirit, then I'm going to deal with it accordingly. But I don't go looking for negativity down on these YouTube streets, these blogs. I don't look for negativity nowhere. Period. Okay? Y'all get down in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts and opinions. If you know some more about what was going on last night, go ahead on and put it down in the comment, baby. Let us know what you know. Okay? And I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.